Now, we may not have had much of a winter around here, but spring in Arizona is a gorgeous time of year that we look forward to. Robert Stieve has several beautiful shots in next month's issue of Arizona Highways. And I said, is this Arizona Highways magazine or is this like Gardeners? Because it's lots of flowers and it's spring issue.
Yeah, you know, and that's a big thing in Arizona,
Yeah.
especially for your viewers who are new to the area. I mean, the flowers bursting out of the desert is quite a spectacular scene. So we dedicate pretty much a whole issue to it.
Well, it deserves it, because even on the cover with the wildflowers, very beautiful.
Yeah, this is a great shot. This is a little different for us, too. We had such a great winter last year with the rain, and the spring was so great that I was actually coming down I-17 and I got back to the office and I said to our photo editor, but it's like, we've got to get somebody out there right now because it's a beautiful drive in and of itself, but it was so green last spring. And so what you see on the cover is actually from up by Sunset Viewpoint up there, you know, so it's a place that we drive by so many times going to Flagstaff or beyond. And but it was especially beautiful last
People are like, you guys don't just have cacti over there, you guys have actual other plants that grow over there?
Exactly. Part of the ongoing mission that you and I personally have to dispel the stereotypes.
And I like to change the names of all of these places. No, not today. I got all these. We have a couple of shots from up and around Bartlett Lake, and this is the first of several shots.
Yeah, this is one of the lakes up in the Phoenix area that it seems like, you know, the thing about the wildflowers, some years are better than others. Bartlett Lake usually seems to have a pretty good dose of flowers. You're looking at Mexican gold poppies there and some lupins as well, you know, with the lake and the mountains in the background. Kind of a nice shot. I
think that's beautiful. And then we have some for the next shot at the Sonoran Preserve, so still in the Phoenix area.
Yeah, this is kind of west of the city, a place that a lot of people don't get out to, but as you can see, maybe more people should. Spectacular there with the sunset there and the beautiful flowers and some choyas there in the center. And a lot of these places have trails, easy trails. Right. Some are more difficult, but it's easy to get out there and see this stuff firsthand too.
Well, that's such a pretty shot, and I hate that we have to put that there's scorpion weed in that picture somewhere. You know, that just ruined the whole picture for me.
Yeah, the names of some of these things, I don't know, they go back to a more rustic date in time, I guess.
Scorpion weed. Okay. Let's go up the I-17 north of Black Canyon City.
Yeah, again, another shot from our portfolio along I-17, and we actually sent the photographer all the way, the whole length of I-17 from Phoenix all the way up to Flagstaff, and this is one of the shots just along the road. And for your viewers who've made that drive, again, you know the sort of the landform, but you know, to see it this green was really spectacular.
This almost looks like this has been altered.
Yeah, I thought it looked like Ecuador.
Right,
right? Yeah, and that's why we went out and did that. Yeah, but yeah, we don't alter them. That's just how it looked.
Kind of like that artsy, you know, how they do kind of like that retro.
You mean Instagram filters? Is that what you're thinking? We don't use those.
You don't use Instagram filters in the magazine?
No.
You don't put like puppy dogs on the flowers or anything?
Once in a while we'll pull one of those out of our hat.
That's not a thing. Okay, good to know. Now the next one, we have been talking a lot about this coming into this. It's, again, Superstition Mountains, but the name of the place is not super.
This is a place called Massacre Falls, and I joked off camera that that's where we take all the people who cancel their subscriptions. You know, that's where the name comes from, but that was just a joke. But this is out in the Superstition Mountains east of Phoenix, and it's a waterfall that only runs typically in the spring or sometimes in the summer after the monsoon storms come rolling through, but just a beautiful spot.
When you made that joke the first time, I said, I really wish you hadn't made it during the commercial break, because I laughed a deep, hearty laugh for that one. That was a good one there.
Thanks.
Good one, Steve.
Yeah.
Brittle Bush and choyas near Bartlett Lake. I said we had a couple of these near Bartlett Lake.
Yeah, and Brittle Bush, that yellow flower you're seeing there is probably the most prevalent wildflower. Kind of, no matter how wet the winter is, it seems like the Brittle Bush kind of explodes in the springtime regardless, and so we should see plenty of that this spring.
All right, let's go to Palm Canyon.
Yeah, Palm Canyon. This is a great shot with a rainbow, I think. Yeah, there's a little rainbow right in there. It's just kind of the grand finale of some of these photos. Palm Canyon is out in the Kofa Mountains out toward Yuma, and a real rustic place. It's a National Wildlife Refuge out there. Just a really beautiful place, and it too gets wildflowers and occasionally a rainbow, just for effect.
Again, you guys, no filter.
Exclamation point.
That really. We always talk about how the photographer has to wait for that right timing. If you're going to get a rainbow, you can't just be like, hey, I need a rainbow in this picture.
Yeah, right. And these places aren't like in the middle of civilization.
Right.
So you're stuck out there with, you have to take your food. I mean, it's not like you can run down to the Circle K and get something to eat. I mean, it's rustic living in the back of a truck usually.
Picnic, get it? Okay, okay. I love this. Be a subscriber to the magazine so that we don't have to take you out to the falls, you guys. To experience even more of Arizona's beauty, subscribe to Arizona Highways magazine by calling 1-800-543-5432 or visit arizonahighways.com.